welcome, guys. It is number 9 of the AfterTaste podcast. Bringing you on now Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube for the greatest up-to-date gaming. It's really not. It's just where we're going to chat shit about certain gaming stuff.
It is. Yeah.
They
listen for a reason.
The facts are my opinions. That's what you want to hear on a podcast.
Beautiful.
That was beautiful.
That was insane.
I'm going to gig us up today because, man, like, I got some built-up anger. I'll tell you what I got some built-up anger about. Don't even need to ask. I'm just going to do it. You don't have a choice.
No. I'm strapped in, mate.
So,
I'm strapped in.
I've been playing a lot of Warzone, some may say.
Right.
And when some may say, I mean, I have been playing a lot of Warzone.
Some
and
may
that's that.
say, yeah.
Some may, word on the street. But anyway, I've been playing a ton of Warzone. And
yeah,
like they kind of had this curve where kind of like hackers and aimbotters were dealt with.
Oh, yeah.
But now all the hackers and aimbotters have just made new accounts and the curve's gone back up, right? So Activision, right, please sort out hackers. It's not that complicated, right? You've just got to make sure that they can't hack.
Yeah, I guess
it's not my job to come up with. It's your job. Fix the job, man.
Job.
Like,
but don't ban me because I am very good. I'm bang on accuracy.
But I'm not even joking, right? The aimbotting is getting worse. It's just,
I don't know. Maybe people are just that sway.
I don't know. How about they just let?
I know certain manner.
No. My 18 kill game. What? Oh, just. But anyway, like
14.
14. Fuck off. I can't even remember what I was saying now. I was ranting about something that is what was I saying? So yeah, aimbotting. It's getting even worse. It's getting bad. Like they had this curve where it kind of dropped off a bit. Now they're just making new accounts. And can we have an option where like PS4 players can only play with PS4 players? Can we just have that as an option? And now this is not an admission that PC players are better because they're not. Because they all are trash. I'm going to think before I speak there. They're all trash. But like, just have it off because there's some utter sweats who think aimbotting or like fucking vision through X-ray walls is fun. It's not fun.
They love it.
I want to enjoy my game. I want to have a nice place.
They love sitting there and just doing nothing. But getting millions of kills.
Can we have like a child like limit? Because the amount of children playing Warzone who just sit in bushes at the moment is at an all-time high. Like if you could see me, I'm standing up on my chair with my hand up in there. That's how high it is, boys. And it's pretty high.
Oh, yeah.
People. Literally, I played a game today. It was in like where the boneyard, back of boneyard, like the woody area is.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I was in there and walk around this corner playing through with fine. I also looked down. Right, I've been walking around this area for a while. I looked down. There's a guy with a riot shield on his back, lying down in a bush. The motherfucker was watching me for like 5-10 minutes, like watching me walk around this freaking woods, and then it gets even worse because then we go around the next trees and there's more people start. That woods is bad. Like stop. If you sit still in the corner,
whole, like couple teams.
If you crouch in the corner for 5 seconds, you just die. That should be the new rule. There should be a game mode where you just have to keep moving. But that's what I'm up for. That's what I'm saying. Keep moving.
Doesn't that per Ghost do that? Like, do you have to keep moving for that to work, or does it just work anyway?
But that would be good if that was a rule. That'd be cool.
They should have that on Ghost because that used to be a thing. I think
that would actually help the campers just sit with Ghost, knowing that they can get away with it.
Yeah. At least be on heartbeats and EVs at least.
Exactly.
A start.
Yeah, exactly. But like me and my mates were talking about this as well today. They need to update perks so they feel relevant within Warzone.
Yeah.
But apart from Ghost, Cold Blood, Quick Fix possibly,
there's about 4
Overkill. There's 4 or 5. Tracker can be good.
Tune up, I think.
But the thing's right, tune up. It does like a 25% quicker revive. Make it 50. Or make it where when you revive the player, they spawn with like 2 pieces of armor. Yeah? So make it way more incentivizing for people to pick.
I reckon it could do like a whole different like loadout systems for like Warzone loadouts and multiplayer loadouts maybe.
Like they should. Good, I kind of like how they've done it where they kind of like combine the two. But I definitely think like the perks need to be very varied and changed for Warzone. They need like set Warzone perks, I think, to really allow this game. Because the problem is they've kind of gone like they've kind of got a multiplayer stuff and gone, oh, I'll be alright. When really it's not, because a lot of that stuff's designed for 6v6, really small, close range.
Yeah.
You know, like you look at stuff like what's the perk we're discussing today? What's the one? The thingy one. The thingy one. What's the thingy one? It's the
the thingy one.
What is it, man? It's gonna do me head in.
No,
Brain, hold on. My brain's
what
just
does it
gonna,
do?
My brain's just gonna think real quick because it's one of the blue ones. Oh yeah, scavenger.
Scavenger, alright.
So scavenger's pretty pointless because if you like most people who kill, there's gonna be ammo, right?
Yeah.
But I was saying with scavenger, it'd be pretty cool if it converted any ammo you found into your ammo for the guns you had.
Yeah.
So if you found like SMG ammo, but you had an AR, the SMG ammo would go to the AR. If you had
and
like
secondary, so it's
exactly,
like if there's more than one type of ammo, both of them.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That all of a sudden makes scavenger way more incentivizing for early game to allow you to just pick up any. Like you want RPG rounds, boom, done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not like 30 SMG rounds. That like there's little 30 round stacks you get. That makes one RPG round.
Yeah,
but
exactly. Yeah.
But like, that would make it incentivizing. So make these perks relevant and incentivizing for people to use.
Yeah.
Especially as people start to fine tune classes and whatever, make them usable. Then you can have a perk like where you automatically, when you pick it up, your gas mask lasts like another 5 seconds. I don't know. Yeah,
that'd be good.
Try not to make them too overpowered, but try and make them within a certain good limit, or maybe like tune up. Has 25% res speed, but also has 25% armor equipment speed. Yeah. Think of these perks that are really incentivizing. I'm gonna, instead of me just going, every class RD, quick fix, ghost, tracker. Instead of me just doing that, it's like, actually, shit. Do I take EOD or do I take the? You make me think about the classes I want. Maybe overkill in Warzone instead of just having the 2 guns. Like, let you have 2 lethals as well. I don't know. Let it have like something that is a longevity within the game instead of like just being like a quick start off.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
So yeah, that's my big thing. Really, I feel like Call of Duty, if I can make use of the perks you've got, like,
that'd be
creative. Don't mess up. But that'll probably be like a 50 gigabyte update.
Yeah, that'll be a 50.
That'll be a 50.
Simply for adding 2 perks.
That is another thing we got to talk about. My game is 190 gigabytes. 190. Yeah. I don't think I've seen a game that big.
This game, but
that's a big
adding
game.
so much, yet there's not much
but
being
the thing
added.
is,
I don't know what that means.
They added a 21 gigabyte download on Tuesday for like 2 new maps, a gunfight map, and a couple of updates. And I'm like, I don't quite see where you get this magical number from. Do you just pull it out your ass and go, yes? I don't know.
Unless they've released part of like a different map or something like.
Unless they get ready for season 4, which is in like 9 days, like next Tuesday.
Maybe they are.
Maybe that is like the only hope. But I bet you come to next Tuesday and there's no like 50 gigabyte update, and you're doing that for 10 years.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, and also, I mean, the main part, a big part for me, right? I'm pretty sure it's for everyone. 30 gigabyte update. Still no duos.
Oh yeah, that's a great point.
What is there at the moment? Solos, trios, quads, and trio classics. Trio classics,
like
blood money quads.
But the thing is, though, I swear they said like 3-4 weeks ago that duos was coming. They were like, "Don't worry, guys, duos is coming."
Yeah, duos came and it was BR stimulus.
No. So they dropped duo plunders.
Oh. Duo plunders.
And everyone's like, for fuck's sake, we want proper duos. And then the week after, they were like, don't worry, guys, we're going to drop duos soon. And it's been like 3 weeks since that.
They just dropped plunder duos to show you how easy it is to drop it.
They said they got issues to fix. What issues do you have to fix? You're a £1 million company. The only issue you've got
already. You released this whole thing with loads of issues. What's the duos? What's adding a duos on?
It's not going to... what's adding the duos? The issue's already there.
Yeah.
It's not going to take...
Issues are already there.
It's 21 gigabyte updates. And RPGs are still OP as hell. They're like, we've reduced the blast radius from the RPG. No, you fucking haven't. That shit still hurts. Like, I'm pretty sure I came across a team today, all 4 of them rocking RPGs. Do you know how annoying that is to deal with?
You can still down a whole man in one thing.
You can.
You can easily. Very easily do that.
They've really kind of got to either, like, I would say lower the reload speed of the RPG. So you can't just, like, fire shot to shot to shot to shot.
Yeah.
Another thing they could do is just really kind of reduce the travel time. So it's quite a bit slower projectile. The other rocket launchers seem to take 20 seconds to get to the target when they're like right next to it. True. They just need to slow that projectile down. They just need to do something that really kind of tunes it down a bit. Because I'm sorry, it's OP as fuck.
Legendary.
There's no point using any of rocket launcher because there's no point.
No, I mean they're all vehicle ones anyway.
Yeah, much. Exactly. Like just so you should have
dead.
Thank you. Anyway, moving on. There's got to be bright topics to talk about. Don't want to just discuss Call of Duty all podcast. That'd be a very boring podcast. That would be.
Yeah, no one wants to hear that.
Of course, they dropped the PS5 graphics. Did you see the graphics?
I saw it. Saw a gameplay trailer.
Yeah, right, saw a gameplay trailer. If you haven't, guys, go check it out because very cool. Is it Unreal Engine 5 or something they're on? Something mad. Big name. But Jesus Christ, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Apparently, as well, that was only running at 30 frames.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Like, you imagine that in 60 frames as well. Like,
I mean,
oh my god. Yeah. And also, like, my biggest issue is, like, hearing all this sounds absolutely incredible. It sounds amazing, and I cannot wait for it. Is every time I feel like they drop something, the price tag goes up. Like, 'cause it was 500, it was rumored at. And then it got rumored at 550. And then it got rumored at 600. And now I'm hearing some people say like 700. And I'm like,
no.
Just can someone please drop the price?
The amount it would have taken to create this PS5 would have been a lot of money. But they will easily make it back. So they just need to do 500 again, please. At least.
I reckon it's going to be, I'm going to put bets on 550.
Oh, yeah?
I'll go 550. 550.
That's just a solid one.
They cannot go above 600.
No, I don't think so. That's an Xbox movement.
The only way they could go 600 is if they dropped it with a game.
Oh, yeah.
I really consider. Also, my worry is, if we think back on the Xbox 360 and PS3, games were like, what, 40 quid?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now on PS5, Xbox One, 50 quid, and maybe even 60 quid if you're buying them off the stores.
Oh, God.
How much are games going to start costing for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X?
I mean, they're going to be 60. I don't think there's a doubt about it. At least 60.
But at the moment, like, you can go on Amazon and get your 50 quid, right? 55.
Yeah.
But will it be 60 on Amazon as well?
I mean, I don't know. That's something that's just going to be painful to think about.
It is going to be painful.
Everything about PS5 is going to rinse you.
My biggest issue with this, right? I got a lot of big issues today. My biggest issue with a lot of things today is that I feel like games are getting less but more expensive. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel like
because they're putting so much money into them, and then when it fucks, it fails.
Yeah, they have to make the money back.
Big loss.
Like, if you looked at Call of Duty right now about Warzone, I would not have played nowhere near the amount of time ready to make the money back.
No.
Like, the only reason I would say Modern Warfare for me is a good buy is because Warzone's in it, but bear in mind, Warzone is also free to play, so it's pretty fucked.
Yeah, that's true.
So, actually, if you kind of look at it, actually, a lot of games, especially nowadays, drop them with less value for the money they're worth. I mean, and it's starting to, like, get a bit crazy. You look at the FIFAs, I know EA are bad for it anyway, but look at just, seriously, like FIFA 20 and FIFA 19, identical copy.
Oh, yeah.
Identical.
No, there's no improvements. I can tell you that for free.
There's literally zero. But it's just one of the issues I feel like big game companies right now are trying to get away with for as little game and as much money as possible, and they're rushing games out because they know they got to make the money. Like, they're generally just, like, pushing games out of their asses to try and make the money. Like, and it's like, no, please just stop. Think about your fan base.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad Cyberpunk 2077 has delayed itself a bit.
Yeah, everything's delayed these days.
I'm not really looking forward to that game. I'm going to get a load of hate for that.
I am. I'm excited for that.
You know, apparently you can edit your genitals.
I am. What?
You can edit your genitals.
That's why I'm pre-ordering it.
Yeah.
I didn't know
you can edit your genitals in Cyberpunk 2077.
Cyberpunk is mad.
There's going to also be several sex scenes with different variations of sexual positions, they also stated.
Yeah. Why would you not buy it? Let's go.
This is all you're buying for, isn't it?
This game sounds sick.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just not a big single player guy, and I've said that multiple times, but
yeah, but that's the problem.
There's
the only good games left.
Exactly. This is why Fred does a single player, and I do the disappointing multiplayer games. You know, this is why it works.
The multiplayer games have fallen off for a while now, and that's why I've just fully.
Shut up, Fred. You're gonna make me look bad.
The truth hurts.
The truth hurts, but lies hurt even more. What's that off? That's off a song, I think.
That's probably. It sounds like one.
Yeah. Does sound like one, doesn't it? The truth hurts, but lies hurt even more. You bastard.
Ooh.
Right, okay.
Nice.
At least an album next week, boys, don't worry. But yeah, I think like in general, I think games are getting way more expensive for the little less to learn. We want to hear, like, let us know your thoughts on that, especially if you're on YouTube. You can drop it down below in comments. If you're on iTunes or whatever, Spotify, head over to YouTube, drop it down in the comments, or just think about it in your brain, and telepathically we will hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
Especially Fred. He's got a big head. He'll hear your thoughts somewhere. It's like a radar.
I listen in.
I hone in.
Yeah,
Hone into my prey.
I know
I hear
opinions. The bad ones.
Yeah, especially.
I know.
But anyway, yeah, it's kind of like it's gaming. Gaming is at a weird point right now.
Yeah.
Like 100% is at a weird point within its kind of life cycle, because all you kind of got to do. What game has dropped recently? Apart from Resident Evil 3, that's the only game I know that has dropped within like the last month.
Final Fantasy dropped. I don't really know that much, but I think
really
that dropped. And that Persona 5, I don't know that either.
I don't know. I didn't even know what that was.
We don't really know if dropped.
But this is what I'm saying though. Like, what has happened to the gaming industry? I remember a time back in my day when games you'd have like new games every month dropping, like quality, good, strong games. I just remember my childhood probably at a different higher point in my life. Probably do, but I'm just saying I remember a lot of good games dropping quite a lot, and I don't really see that happening nowadays. And at least there's like really dry point in gaming where if you're just not playing Fortnite or Warzone or basically a battle royale, you are screwed right now. And we need a game to come and slap them all in their face.
Well, everyone's getting really excited for this Last of Us 2. Have you heard the news about that?
No. Well, I know it's coming out.
I'm not buying it.
Why not? Wait, it's Last of Us 2. I thought you were hyped about it.
Not anymore. It's been leaked, the story of it and stuff. And I looked into it.
Oh, God.
And it is awful.
Oh, why? What happened?
I don't want to spoil it and stuff, but I'll just give like an outline because of people listening.
Okay,
I'm not going to spoil it.
Okay.
But I looked into the ending because how do I even say this without spoiling it?
Okay, well, what if we just do a quick spoiler and I'll give you a quick 20 seconds to just go.
Okay, yeah.
I'll time you. Okay, you ready?
Spoiler.
All right, you ready? Okay, boys. Spoilers start now.
Okay, so there's you don't play as Ellie or Joel. They're the two mains. You don't play as either of them, and you play as this hench man-woman, a transgender. Like this whole thing has gone for a social justice warrior, fucking gone for equality, all of that bollocks, right? And you start off by punching Joel's skull in because he's meant to be the bad guy. It changes the main character into a bad guy because I don't know. He's a white.
Hurry up! You run out of time. You've got over time. Hurry up!
About it, really.
Okay, that's time. Okay. What? That sounds weird. Why the fuck would they go with that?
Because
I think that just goes to show how gaming is getting developed by society that is pointless and it's so annoying.
Mate,
just make a game. That sounds like
these two characters you love.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, I've not even played Last of Us 1, right? And don't kill me, please, right? But I know, like Joel and Ellie,
you can't.
Are very important characters. I know they're iconic with the PlayStation. And they're very cool characters, and everyone liked them.
Yeah, it's because it's realistic as well.
Exactly, I think
fully,
exactly.
Yeah,
but I think like if you take a certain direction, you're gonna piss off the audience you've got, and you're gonna piss off other people. And by the sounds of it, it does not sound good.
No, it
does not sound good.
I'm not buying it. I'm gonna wait for it to come out, and then we'll see what other people think of it. But at the moment, it is getting slated.
Yeah, I can imagine. Jesus, man,
brutalized.
Like,
that's not even the tip of the iceberg. What I said.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's not even the start, mate.
I can imagine it's getting slated. Like fuck, like if I was a massive Last of Us fan, even I would be absolutely livid right now.
I wouldn't say I was, but I love the first game.
Yeah. And a lot of other people do, it's like one of the highest rated games ever, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, no,
it's like fucking
one of the best people said it was the best game of all time, or whatever, at some point.
But fair enough. Sounds like they've done a wrong un there.
They have wronged it.
They have wronged it. Okay, I got a couple more things I want to bring up. Whipping on to Dreams. Dreams. Right? Board Dreams, when it came out. It was very cool. I love the platform, creative, freedom, give people the tools they need to make a game. Very cool. Where's the multiplayer we were promised in May?
I don't know. I thought it'd be out a lot earlier.
I did as well. I kind of assumed it'd be here. But come on, Dreams, don't let me down. I want to have multiplayer so I can play, and me and Fred can explore some amazingly cool maps created by other people, and we can have fun, and we can enjoy it.
I don't know. I don't know if they promised it in May. I might have read that somewhere wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did.
I'm pretty sure they did, because I remember reading up about it.
Yeah.
But maybe with lockdown it's being delayed a bit. Yeah. But I feel like we should have heard about it if it was being delayed a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Dreams is a great game. I just want them to make it the best game they can. And I think for that to happen, they really need to start pushing that multiplayer aspect now.
Yeah, people have had sometime after launch. I think. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they said May somewhere. I got May in my head somewhere. Like I'm pretty sure they did. I read it on a tweet or something.
It has been out for a while now, so
it has been out for a while. But I feel like
it's very good.
It is very good. And I like it because it gives.
It'd be so good.
It'd be like perfect in multiplayer because it gives people the creative tools. It was like Forge in Halo. A game gave people the creative tools to make fun and entertaining things, and let that happen. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
That was
you've seen some of them out. Some of them look proper realistic.
Some of them like full-on games now as well. Like some people have gone like out and beyond to make full-on games. And it's like, what?
No, it's
like, did you see the guy? Like, it's been like the Avatar one.
I don't think I've seen that one. No.
Basically, Avatar Last Airbender of the show.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, someone has made a full-on game. He's never had gaming experience, like as in gaming like software experience. But since the alpha of Dreams, he has made the full-on Avatar Last Airbender game that's fully playable with customization, with different abilities, different moves, all the different bends, different maps, different missions. Like, gone full out, like, made his own game by himself, like, 8 hours a day for the grind. And it is fucking incredible, boys. Go check it out if you can, if you like Avatar and stuff. But even if you don't, if you like gaming your dreams, go check it out because it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, it's such a good game for like people like that are just creative people that want to go into gaming like sort of stuff.
But you can make music on it.
For that. It's sick. Yeah,
like, you can make music, art. Like it's an incredible. Like if you are a creative person, you creatively think, and you just want to get that creativity out, go get Dreams. You can make shit for days.
It's incredibly complicated to figure out first, but if you spend some time, you can make something.
It is incredibly complicated, which is probably why we'll never do it. I was trying to make one because I imagine I was trying to make one would end badly.
I already tried to make one. I spent like an hour.
I tried it.
I was trying to make grass, and it was so hard.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
It's difficult, but like I said, if you've got a brain for it to figure it out and everything, it's fantastic and it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Our last thing I kind of want to mention, I don't know if you got anything else, but last thing I want to kind of talk about is obviously the Call of Duty Black Ops 5 rumors. Have you heard about this? Have you heard about this?
I have. I've heard of the name. Anyway.
So, of course, there's Call of Duty Black Ops 5 rumors for the next Call of Duty. It will probably drop on the PS5 and the Xbox One Series X, I imagine. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Yeah,
with this, of course, with the PlayStation being leaked on it to drop in October.
Oh yeah.
So I assume the latest Call of Duty is gonna come with a new PlayStation.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume that straight up. That's what's gonna happen. I like assuming because when it goes wrong, it makes an ass out of you and me. That's quality.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong there.
It's had a few names though. This Black Ops 5.
It has. Well, we had Black Ops 5 Vietnam, Black Ops 5 Cold War, and now I'm kind of just saying Black Ops 5. So who knows? We know it's another Black Ops game, which is very good. I like Black Ops. I hope they go back to like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 route.
Yeah.
Maybe Black Ops 1. I prefer Black Ops 1 than Black Ops 1. Like if they go back to like old style.
Black Ops 1 was Vietnam, I think, as well, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't know. I don't know. Spitting facts now.
Hang on, I'll look it up.
You look it up whilst I keep talking. But anyway, so of course there's rumors of Transit coming back, with the zombies map of Black Ops 2, which would be incredible. All up for that. Yes, please. Let's have a remake, but let's also have new stuff added. So let's not just have Transit. If the game drops with just Transit, I'll be disappointed. I want a new zombie map.
I know. There definitely needs to be
and Transit. And Transit cannot be a pre-order bonus. No. No, I'm fed up with Call of Duty is dropping pre-order bonuses.
Yeah, a whole thing like that cannot be a pre-order.
Yeah, exactly. No, just drop a new Call of Duty map. Just needs to be one and transit. And I think you take zombies back to how it was in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. You have got a perfect recipe for the next Call of Duty Zombies with the new graphics. Yeah. Also, the multiplayer. I think Modern Warfare multiplayer is good. I think it's just the population, just people like sitting in corners now.
Yeah.
I just think that's a mindset you're not going to be able to knock out people.
Yeah.
It's mainly kids who are worried about losing their kill streaks, sit in a corner and piss everyone the fuck off.
Oh, they love it.
But I don't know. It's just a mindset Call of Duty players seem to have now: sit in a corner and hope for the best and like tie the little penises around their noses.
That's perfect. Tactics.
Fuck off.
Parking the bus.
But anyway, so that's new Call of Duty. That's kind of what I want to end this on. Unless you got anything you want to bring up, big boy.
Well, no. Black Ops 1 has missions in Vietnam, but it's not about that war.
Oh, okay.
It's during the Cold War.
Black Ops 1 was a great game. That was a great game. Black Ops 1. That was
amazing. Amazing. So if they go that route, we'll be bang on.
Exactly.
With the Cold War,
but guys, let us know your thoughts on the Call of Duty and everything. What you expect, what you want from it, what guns you may want to return, what zombie map you might want to return. And this is podcast episode 9, and we will see you next time. Also, have a good day.
In a bit.